Never seen Sam Jones lost for words.
140 is kind of in Matchroom's pocket at the minute. You just reeled off loads of names there that are involved in matchups. Obviously, you want Catchall to come through, but you want a good fight, a good product.
Listen, mate, I just want a good fight all the time.
Yeah.
I hate this whole, oh, that was a bad style for him, or that was the wrong fight for him. Fuck me. If we listen to that, you're never going to see any good fights. Like if Jack Catchall loses on Saturday, everyone's going to go, why did he fight him? When he could have fought the winner of Paro Hitchens, because he fucking thought he could win. And he wants to prove himself as the best in the world. What's wrong with you lot? Do you know what I mean? So give me the 50-50 fights. And if you lose, you lose. You ain't good enough.
Talking about thinking they can win, we're hearing all sorts of fantasy matchups. If Beterbiev and Bivol don't get the rematch next, Beterbiev going up to fight Opataya. I think that might be a step too far, but some people think he looks good at the weight.
Listen, I think it's a hell of a fight, you know, but I think Opataya is a favourite going into that fight because of the size. But yeah, I think you'll see the Bivol Beterbiev rematch. I do.
Beginning of next year?
Eddie, obviously we've seen Azim get his massively successful win over Hara Davis. He went on Sky Sports, he did an interview. He said the reason the Dalton Smith fight didn't happen wasn't down to him. He's essentially outed, I don't know whether it was his team, whether it was his promoter. Azim then went on to say he still wants that fight. He wants to fight for the IBO title. Is that a route you think could be possible for Dalton Smith?
Fuck me. Can you imagine if I come out and went, what it is, we're targeting the IBO title. Everyone would go, Eddie Hearn, you're a joke. But no questions on Azim. I mean, what on earth is he talking about? I've heard the IBO titles. That's the title we're vacant, that we're targeting. He's going to fight a nobody for the IBO title. Like, you know, Barry McGuigan's sitting there saying, why would we fight Dalton Smith? What's he got? He don't have a world title. You just fought O'Hara Davis. He got iced in a round by 74-year-old Ismael Barroso. Fucking hell. It's all just complete hypocrisy all round. Listen, I've done it before. When you're ducking a fighter, you do have to come out with some weird stuff, and that's what they're doing. They're ducking Dalton Smith because they can't beat him. You've got Barry Jones, who I love dearly. I think he's a great commentator. Okay, I don't know why Dalton Smith wants to fight you. Because it got ordered by the British Boxing Board of Control, and it got ordered by the EBU. That's the whole reason we're talking about the fight.
That's a pretty good impression, Ed.
Thank you.
What do you do with Dalton next then if it's not Azim in the next fight or two?
He's fighting Fernandez for the European title, and then he'll probably fight the winner of Paro versus Catchall or Prograis, or Hitchens against Paro. We've got everybody at 140. So Dalton Smith's going to fight for a world title, but we love that fight because it's a big domestic fight, great for British boxing, and Dalton Smith smashes Azim to pieces.
Eddie, what do you think is happening with Teofimo and Bob?
It's absolute. I mean, Bob's come out and said Teofimo's referring to an old contract. He hasn't shown his lawyer the new one that he signed. Teofimo don't know what day of the week it is, commercially and legally. You imagine Teofimo pulling up a contract. Where's my top rank contract? Let me have a look. Oh, what's this one down here? Yeah, oh, here it is. Oh, it's expired. No, check the other one you signed. Oh, where's that? I don't know. I mean, this is like, it's absolute.
You'd love to add them to the roster, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course, but it's Mickey Mouse stuff. Mickey Mouse stuff. Like, who is in charge of your career? Teofimo Lopez, because it is all over the place. The kid's a hell of a fighter, great personality. He could be doing massive things. Like, Top Rank are losing all their talent. I believe Beterbiev's out of contract. I believe Teofimo, well, he does. He wants to go. He's sent legal letters. Who is left? Will the last one at Top Rank please turn off the lights?
Would you make an offer for Beterbiev?
Easy for you to say. Who was his name again?
Artur Beterbiev.
Yeah. No, I don't need to. We've got Bivol. All I want is the rematch. Beterbiev's a great fighter, but, you know.
Yeah, you spoke about some football banter there a minute ago with Oscar. Have you ever seen Ted Lasso?
Yeah, I have. Didn't really find it that funny.
You have to give it a go.
Do you? I've only watched the first couple of episodes, couldn't really get into it.
I was going to say, do you think that something like a boxing version of that could work?
No, but great question.
And finally from me, Eddie, Usyk Fury press conference. You could probably count on one hand how many words both men said when they're asked obviously varying questions. What did you make of that from both fighters?
It was all right. I mean, look, Usyk carried it because he came in dressed as the hitman and with his suitcase and etc. And I don't think Fury really wanted to be there. A lot of guys don't, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a massive fight, so you need a little bit less from the fighters, but would have liked to see a little bit more, but can't wait for December 21st.
Repeat or revenge?
Repeat, but hopefully revenge.
Thank you, Ed.
Cheers.